But I'd have to say that I don't think anything is wrong with us because I feel perfectly fine. I'm honestly just can't wait to go back to fucking work. But my main point is that I'm not doing a call-in show tonight, just in case I have to uh, either like stop the show early or I have to leave at any point to go take care of her. And and I don't want to, ruin the call-in show for everybody else that wants to call in and talk and shit like that. And they're like, and then I have to leave and blah blah blah. I just think that's rude. So I just want to make sure I can give y'all my full undivided attention, pretty much. Is the
I,
point.
I mean, that kind of goes under the topic what we're talking about tonight.
And that would be
Priorities. You have your priorities. Like it's you can either stream or make sure your girlfriend is fine, and if something comes arise, you're gonna stop what you're doing, drop everything, and handle your business. Make sure she's okay. And that's is honestly where your priorities lie. Your priorities lie to make sure that your girlfriend is healthy, and then you say you are also not feeling well, but you got a COVID test. You're doing the precaution to make sure you guys are okay. You know what I mean?
yes, I definitely agree. Next priority is getting a better camera for my people over on Reddit, or well, upgrading the camera because I'm using an app and I gotta pay and shit. So I haven't paid yet. I'm still using the free version, which is why a little fuzzy. But I think y'all be alright for right now. Anyway, uh, second, the other things I want to add on is obviously not to have this wire. Sorry, I got a brand new headset, so it's a little weird. Uh, Next priority is to get this little double, to get these two cords right. Two. All right, I'm gonna just sound like a nerd real quick to y'all. So it's two aux cords that connect to a single aux cord, so I can put two audio splits into one audio, and then connect it to a Bluetooth receiver or well Bluetooth transmitter and transmit it to my headphones so I don't have to have the cord. But if there's not a delay, which I've been trying to look at, then everything should work out fine. It's just gonna take a while. So, like I said, priorities, and it's just trying to get it to be the best setup that I can, try to make it as clean as I can, so everything works for everybody. Also, what kind of microphone do you have?
Me, I have no idea. I would have to, because I bought
Okay,
it. I bought it like in June, and I would have to go through my Amazon thing. What's that?
is it powered?
Is it?
Like you have to power it with a
No, 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 no. It's USB. I have to plug it into my computer.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you most likely you have a condenser microphone. So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, okay, I can hear everything he does in his room.
How does it sound? Like, does it sound fine?
No, 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 it's perfectly fine. It's
Okay.
like condenser microphones are good for like obviously if you have this space that's quiet, it's
Yeah.
good for it. But like me, a condenser microphone wouldn't work for me because I have I don't have really I don't have an closed off area to
Hmm.
myself really. So and plus, you'll hear my fucking fridge, you'll hear the mic I say the what the fuck is it called? Say the air purifier, or say you'll hear the fucking AC if it's on and shit like that, and like I don't want everybody hearing that. So I had to make sure I got a nice dynamic mic so you can hear me when I'm here, and then if I'm over here, obviously you can't really hear me.
Yeah.
But that's the main point of it. So that's the aspect of it.
No, I mean,
Other-
it makes sense. We just have two different
Oh no, you
living.
should have a condenser mic. I could just hear everything that my girlfriend was doing in the next room. And I was like, all right, I don't want everybody to hear that. I was like, but it's fine with you because the only things I hear is literally just you in your chair.
Oh, my chair. Yeah, yeah. I mean, my cat's in the background too, making noise. But
Oh, I don't hear that.
oh, you don't? Okay.
You're fine. You're fine then. So just to get into the main aspect of why priorities came up today was because uh I'm not gonna say anybody's names, but I have some friends that were doing. He had a party yesterday, a Halloween party that he was, telling everybody about for the last few months. And he's like, "Yo, Halloween, big party. Like, it's gonna, like, there's gonna be all types of shit there. You're not gonna have to bring anything, more or less. Blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be lit, right?"
Mhm.
So, people come. Well, not people come. Like, the day before the party comes, he tells everybody it's $20 to get in.
Okay.
And like some people, it's like I'm not. That don't sit well with me. And I can understand that definitely. I also kind of feel that way. Like I'm not gonna pay, because like me personally, if I'm hosting a party, I'm just hosting a party.
Mhm.
It is what it is. If you want to bring something, that's nice. I mean, obviously, some people taught people to just you never go to someone's house without bringing a gift or something like that. But like you having to pay $20 is wild.
Yeah.
But I also see the other side of it because what was added to it was the food. The food was there. There was drinks. Hey, thank you for joining the chat. Thank you, thank you. Said the food was there. Said they had drinks. No one had to go to the store for anything, like anything at all. And he's like, it's charging $20 and you can eat and drink to your heart drop. Like, feel me?
Mhm.
And I'm like, all right, I understand that concept of it,
Yeah,
but
he's providing.
I think it was the fact of the way that it came off is what fucked it up.
Okay.
And like I can understand that concept both ways. You got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. And if something digs a hole in your pocket, I think you should let people know probably earlier, more or less. But I don't think there's anything wrong with what you did. More at the end of the day, more or less. Feel me?
I also think it's just like he's taking a
Yeah.
risk, you know. It's a risk too, like having people come over or anything. So I mean, still, I can see it from both perspectives.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I say I'm good. I'm good. Thank y'all for asking. I say thank you everybody that has joined the stream today. Like I said, today is not going to be a call-in chat because priorities. My girlfriend is sick right now, and if I have to leave, I don't want to mess up the show by leaving. Obviously, I want to talk to the people that are on the show because that's part of it. Hey, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Really, very much appreciate that. Uh, with that being said, actually, over on Twitch, I'm close to being able to cash out for the first time.
Oh,
And, like
nice.
when I hit that, that's gonna be like my mark. That's gonna be my mark of me saying, "Hey, I'm that boy." Like, hey, I like people like me enough. Like I've put enough out there for people to feel like they're comfortable enough watching me, and like I'm doing something that people want to see. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, if I get there, that's like, how can I say? Whether it's like through ad revenue, donations, subscriptions, whatever the fuck, it's just getting there is like the next milestone for me. And me hitting that is gonna make me feel fucking amazing. Regardless, like I don't really care about the $100. It's just the fact that
You
it.
made money off just doing and just
I would,
like
I would say not even
supporting.
that. Not even that. It's the fact that I hit the point where Twitch is like, yeah, you got enough bread where we can pay you. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like people watched you enough where we can pay you for what you've done, which is to me just sounds wild. Which is like what I'm saying. I guess.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree because like once I got my first one, man, it's sort of like it hit me. It's like holy shit, like this can turn into something if I keep trying and I keep putting my hard work and don't the sky's the limit. It's a different feeling. I'll definitely say that it's a different feeling.
Of course. Hey, thank you for sending the positive vibes my way. Thank you for enjoying the voice. I hope it helps you fall asleep. I say, trust me, people, I don't mind you falling asleep to my voice at all. Uh, the $20 was for, I guess, the extra items that he bought to accommodate everybody that was going to be at the party. As in, like, you go to a party, usually it's just fucking music.
Yeah.
Like it's just literally just music, maybe some drinks and shit like that. They might put some chips out, but like nah, his girl cooked food. Like she cooked and like had all the liquor and everything that you needed there. So like that's what the $20 for, which is what I can understand now. Like it makes sense.
Hmm.
And going back to what I was saying before, And like Chagola says, money is money. I obviously money does not buy happiness. It does not. I believe that money can contribute to happiness, obviously, because in this world you can't live without money.
Hmm.
But
Which
I,
is which is
so
mind blowing.
and I know I'm talking a lot right now, and I'm gonna give you your chance to say your cheese and
Yeah.
everything like that. Just let me just get this real part out real quick.
Okay.
Money does not buy happiness, and I completely agree with that. And but money can help your happiness. And let me explain. And when it comes down to like, the love, I would say money is the root of all evil. I think what the main aspect of that is that the love for money is the root of all evil. If you love money, you'd willing to do anything for that. That's the problem. I think that's the issue there. Not you getting money or you like, uh making it more or less a big priority. But if it's your top priority over everything else, then that's an issue.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, I definitely throw down bread." Oh yeah, definitely. I
Well,
say it makes sense. I say, and I do damage at one of them parties. Hey, it's only right. It's like an all you can eat buffet. Like you gotta do what you gotta do.
well, you know how people say money doesn't provide happiness. I think money has a way of opening a path to allow you to do more things to lead towards your happiness. I think the whole conception of money has a bad look at it because like they say money has so much power to it, and it's true. Look how people will do damn near almost anything for money. You know,
Yeah,
but so it has its negatives, but it also has positives too. Like people can raise money to save somebody's life, or like a heart transplant, or donate to charities to make a difference. Shit like that. And I feel like it depends on whatever outlook you have towards money
yeah.
is the way you're gonna perceive it. So if you have a negative outlook, you're obviously gonna see only the negatives, or you're gonna just have a more biased way of looking at it.
I agree, and I would also say that you can't really look at people and tell their intentions every time with what they're going to do on the surface level, because there's a lot of people who don't want the credit for doing amazing things. You feel me? Like there are
Yeah,
people who will give millions and millions of dollars to charities and shit like that, and create their own charities, and you won't hear shit about it because they don't tell anybody, or they'll do it under a different name or something like that, and you hear about it way down the line.
hmm,
Um, I say, but you have the people who also do shit like that, but wouldn't do it with their own money, if that makes sense.
yeah,
As in, like, they take the time out of their day. Don't get me wrong, I think time is more important than money, obviously. But someone would be more willing to put their time on the line than to put their money on the line for something. And it's like you should be willing to put both, because obviously money is worth less than your time.
I agree.
And it's like you're not willing to do your money, but you're willing to put your time. But it's like you feel like your money is not worth this, but your time is. So you feel like money is worth more than your time. That's my aspect of it. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's just me. I
Yeah,
everything.
everybody's different. Somebody just people prioritize money, as their end all be all. Like this is what I want to make as much money as I can. Nothing else matters to me, and I mean, can I really say, oh, you're wrong for that? I mean, like if that's the way you're thinking, I agree with that way of thinking? Absolutely not. I feel like there's more important things like family, living your life to the fullest, and which again, money helps doing that, but that shouldn't be the focal point. You
I
know,
I agree.
Working on yourself is should be one of the top priorities. Your your mental health, and your health in general. You know.
Yes, I completely agree. Like main things. Like if you're fucking a lot, get tested.
Hmm.
Get tested. I don't. There's no. If someone laughs at you for getting tested, they're an idiot. Just think about it. Think about the concept of
Because
you trying to see and to make sure that you're healthy and that you don't make somebody else unhealthy as well. And they're laughing at you about that. Think about that concept
I
real quick.
mean, why would anybody laugh at you for making sure you're okay and you're
Exactly.
safe.
Like
That's
you,
like you getting COVID tests. People would. There's people in this country that would laugh at something like that,
you should,
or
you
shit
should
like,
not be embarrassed.
yeah.
I agree with you. You like it makes no sense to me.
Like, why would I feel bad for taking care of myself? I don't give a shit. Like, I'm making sure. Again, it goes back to what really matters. Taking care of yourself, making sure you are healthy, because life is death pending. We're prolonging the inevitable as long as we can, so we can have the opportunity to be on this earth and experience things like this. Because we're blessed to be given this opportunity. You
I
know,
agree.
so why are people going to be looking down on me for trying to prolong my life as long as I want to?
Exactly.
I don't get that.
I say Mr. Hayes says don't raw dog Tinder dates.
Saying don't want.
Don't raw dog Tinder dates.
I mean, there you go.
We don't have that issue. We don't have that issue over here, but everybody else obviously take that. Obviously always strap up and stay safe. Like you never know what someone could have because they didn't check themselves in a long time, or because they checked themselves and then they did something after they got checked, and then they caught something after during the time they were in between the time they were getting their test results, or they caught something after they got their test results, and they're like, "Nah, I'm clean. Like I just got checked 2 weeks ago, and like here's my results. They came in a week ago, but she just fucked some dude a little while ago," and it's like that's the shit that I'm talking about. Like shit like that is crazy. Some thinks Token Black Guy says some thinks it's a hoax. It's not deadly unless you have extenuating circumstances. Many people think you're a sheep.
Read that again.
Right? Hold on. Hold on. Some think it is a hoax. It's not deadly unless you have exhilarating circumstances. Many people think you're a sheep. I'm guessing he's talking about COVID. If you're,
Mm.
if I say a lot of people think COVID is a hoax, and
Makes sense.
it's not deadly unless you have underlying circumstances that would obviously contribute to COVID being a lot worse than it actually is. You feel what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
being old and having angina, or you having asthma as a very young child, shit like that of the nature. You don't have the immunity or the strength to actually do that. Um, no, I get the concept of what, and no, I totally understand that. I say there's a lot of people who in the beginning thought it was a hoax and shit like that because they didn't know anybody. They were like, oh, there's thousands and thousands of cases, but people are like, I haven't met anybody that has known anybody that caught it or something like that. But
Hmm.
now it's a lot bigger with that. There's a lot of people. Oh, yeah, my grandmother caught it, or somebody else caught it. Like one of the people at my job, his father died from it. I'm like this shit is insane. I'm
This
not
shit
gonna.
ain't no joke, man. People need to take it serious, and because one person might get it and it might not be anything, somebody else might get it and it could be life threatening. You never know. It's honestly person by person, and it's sad, man. If we all took this a little more seriously, as a, not even as a country, as a world, as a species, we wouldn't be in the situation that we are in now, where uh, Europe is deciding to close back down, and we're rising up again in the United States, and just like how who knows how long we're gonna be dealing with this shit. I was watching Rolling Loud the night before, and hey, your beat, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. What was I saying? Yeah, I was watching Rolling Loud and watching how the virtual concerts were, and they were dope, but they weren't the same. And one of the performers, Trippy Red, said, "It's sad, man. It's sad." Like he was sad. He's like, "This is not what I want." So if we all come together and just prioritize of should we go out, and potentially get ourselves sick or get anybody else sick, or should we stay inside and protect ourselves? You got to prioritize. You know.
I would say you have to think about the wellness of others, especially when you're at the point of being a worldwide, I'd say, superstar at the end of the day, or a nationwide superstar where people will gather to come see you perform and shit like that. Like you
Yeah.
have to think about that shit. It's like, do I really want to be the reason that there could be another spike in this area or whatever the fuck, or them bringing it to wherever they bring it to? As it happens. Shaluman says, my whole family. Oh, thank you for the gold, bro. Appreciate it.
Hey.
Thank you so much. Token black guy. Thank you so much, bro. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Thank you.
So this person
My,
says XXX Tentacio isn't dead.
okay, I'm not gonna. I'm not
I'm not
gonna.
gonna.
My whole family. Shaluman says my whole family has had COVID, and it really wasn't bad for us, but other people are literally dying, so it's a case by case basis, I believe. And
Yeah.
I agree with that because there's a lot of people that I know that I've heard that's like, it's like I just had a cold or whatever the fuck, and like they've moved on from it. Like it's difficult to figure it out. It's just honestly, it's just difficult to see what's gonna happen depending on who you are. Because I mean, you might have something that you don't even know that you have, and it makes the COVID thing a lot worse. But
Yeah.
oh, oh shit, that even explains that. I gotta tell y'all a story. I gotta tell y'all a story. I'm gonna just. It's not a big story. It's not a long story, but I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Um,
Or
someone
do you
said
need
me.
a lineup?
Someone said me being here in South Central, plenty of folks here believe in Trump and everything he states. I mean, that's a lot of people that if you get somebody that they look up to or they feel has a higher understanding or priority or aura, ego, whatever the fuck, more than you, and you look up to that, then it's gonna be a lot easier for you to believe almost everything that that person says. I have the meanest itch on my nose. Thank you. Shit, I was trying to scratch that, but I didn't want to miss what I was saying. Kato is the man behind the curtain. Does the that make Suavecito the Wizard of Oz?
Wait, what?
Kato is the man behind the curtain. Does that make Suavecito the Wizard of Oz?
Why does that make me the Wizard of Oz?
Is it because, like in the have you seen the Wizard of Oz or
I've
have you
seen
seen
it.
the
I
Wiz?
just haven't seen it in like years.
Have you seen the Wiz?
No.
Okay, you haven't seen the Wiz, nigga.
Nah, bro.
Wiz, Black Wizard of Oz, literally.
Nah,
Like not
I've.
Diana Ross.
Yeah, no, I know of it. I just never
You
seen
need
it.
to watch it, nigga, is what
All
I'm
right,
saying.
all right.
Like,
I'll go check it out
that is culture. You better watch that shit by Christmas.
by
Um,
Christmas, and then you know
by,
what? We'll have
by
a review of
Christmas.
it
By Christmas,
by
definitely.
Christmas. All right, hold on. Let me write that shit down.
Now, now I say, but in the Wizard of Oz and the Wiz, technically, because I never watched the Wizard of Oz. I ain't gonna hold you. But in the Wiz, there's a guy behind the curtain who's like the main guy who like says everything. He's the Wiz, literally. He's the Wiz. He's that guy.
Mm.
And then you have the wizard who's like the one who's actually like controlling everything or some shit like that. I say something of that nature. Like I say yeah, Richard Pryor's in it as well. There you go, Richard Pryor's in that shit.
Hey,
Richard
damn!
Pryor,
I'm gonna check that shit
okay.
out. I'll
Richard
make sure.
Pryor's the guy behind the voice. It's a beautiful movie and the music A1, but you already know black musicals hit.
Facts.
White musicals hit too. I ain't gonna hold you. There are some white musicals that are fire. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, Cry Baby might be one of my favorite movies of all time. Not even gonna hold you. Not
Oh,
even gonna hold you.
Crybaby.
Cherry, bro. Cherry. Yo, I fucked with that shit heavy. I had to play that shit back to back. That shit
Your
was
beat.
fire, bro.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you
Fire.
for coming in just to say hi and dropping your subscription. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Hopefully, you come back and we'll see you. I'll talk to you soon, man. Have a good night.
How are you doing? That's how you doing.
This guy said, "Damn, do I need glasses or do you need a lineup, bro?" Like you ain't lying, bro. I haven't had a haircut in like 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Yeah, it's been
Uh,
3 weeks.
oh yeah,
So
there's
my
two.
shit is growing wild. So yes, I need a lineup.
Hell yeah. I'll say, but there's two
No
things
shame about that.
I meant to say. One, I got a cash app for like the King Kettle Talks. I need to put that on Reddit. So like when y'all give gold and stuff like that, like if you don't have it already, don't pay Reddit. Just send me the money. That I'm just being honest with you, because like literally, all the like everything goes to Reddit, and Reddit does not need any more money, especially with all the words that be given and shit that I see. Reddit don't need no bread. You wanna support me? I say I'll throw my cash up here. It's literally all those links up there. Everything is at King Cuddle Talks. You can cash app your boy. I don't have Venmo, so literally cash app if you want to hit me with any awards, but don't give Reddit your money. Like, I love Reddit, but don't get them your money. They don't need
Yeah,
it. They really
don't supply Reddit.
they really don't. They really don't. Other than that, the story that I wanted to tell, you like listening to Benjamin Dixon. I don't know who that is. I say Benjamin sounds familiar, but I don't know what the last name does. But so I went to the doctor's office right on Thursday, right?
Yep.
And I'm outside. Outside, I come in early morning because like obviously there's a lot of bullshit happening on the road with the COVID shit. So I come in early morning and I'm waiting outside. I put my name on the list or whatever. And I'm outside for 2 hours and 20 minutes in the rain with an umbrella, just standing and just waiting in line to get checked. I go in, right. I go in, and then it takes like another 10, 15 minutes waiting for the doctor to come. And then they bring me to the room. Doctor's in there immediately. Gravy.
Mhm.
So I ask her for the rapid test. You hear what I said, right?
Mhm.
Rapid test, right? You heard the word rapid.
And I heard rapping.
Rapid test. And she was like, "Oh, okay. Is your job going to accept a rapid test?" I said yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Now at this point, she didn't contact my job or anything of that nature to ask them if I need a rapid test or an NCR. Or I think that's what it is, an NCR. That's what I'm going to call it regardless. So I'm thinking she did the rapid test because that's what I asked.
Mhm.
I don't have Patreon. I said I should probably get a Patreon.
That's what you
I
need.
don't know
That's
how
what
to
you
work
need.
Patreon. I don't know. I've never been on Patreon, so I literally have no clue what that is or how it works. I know what it is, but I don't know how it works. But so I asked for a rapid test, and so I assume that she does a rapid test. So now I leave and everything like that. They give me a paper, blah blah blah, saying like your test will come back and shit like that.
Mhm.
And homegirl told me at the desk that a rapid test, I'll get my results in like 15 minutes type shit, right?
Okay.
And it doesn't show, so I wait. Doesn't happen. I call in, ask like what's going on, so on and so forth. She's like, oh, it might take a little longer, so on and so forth. So I'm like, all right. They hang up. They call me back, and they say, hi, sorry, our sample wasn't good enough. We need you to come in and do the procedure again. So I'm
Jeez.
like, okay, I'm not too far away right now, because I went somewhere and just sat in my car to eat real quick.
Mhm.
So, and it's been like 30, 40 minutes. I went somewhere, grabbed some food, sat down, ate. No, I drive back. I go in, I talk to the lady, and she's like, yeah, we didn't get enough, so I got to do it again, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Now, I came in the second time because my girlfriend saw, I showed her, I sent her pictures of my, the papers. And the
Mhm.
paper said that a rapid test was not performed.
Hello. Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I just, I don't know. It just seemed, okay, that was weird. Sorry. My bad, everybody over on what's the name? It just seemed like my stream disconnected for a second for no reason, but it's back up. My apologies. Thank you for the upvotes. I hit 10 upvotes on Reddit. I appreciate you every single moment that y'all are here. Now, I asked the lady, I'm like, so homegirl gave me a rapid test, right? Because that's what I asked for, so on and so forth. She's like, yeah. She gave you a rapid test, blah blah blah. Like sometimes like we don't get enough samples, so you just have to come and do it again. So I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
cool. So I move on. So I move the fuck on, and I go in there, and she does the same thing that she did before, But this time it kind of hurts, right? You feel me? Like it seemed like she just got a little bit deeper,
Mhm.
just to do, but she did basically the same movement that she did before. This time I cried though, like literally, the shit made me cry.
Yeah. Usually, when I get the COVID test, that shit makes me cry.
And the funny thing is, the first time I was literally telling her, I was like, I want the rapid test because you just swab your nasal thing. I'm not having you stick nothing to the back of my shit. Like, I don't want nothing stuck to the back of my, you don't need to go all the way back there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just, do the little quick rapid nasal swab or whatever. Like, I want the rapid shit. That's what I want. That's where I'm going with. And then, uh, I wait a day. Test results didn't come in. So I'm like, you know what? I know there's a lot of people, shit might be backed up, so on and so forth. All right, cool. Now, I wait till Saturday. You hear me?
Mhm.
Saturday. And I call in. I'm like, yo, what is going on now? And they're like, oh, sorry, test results just take a little while, blah, blah, blah. Like they said they'll be in here in like 4 or 5 days or something like that. And I'm like, no, not 4 or 5 days. She said she's like 1 or 2 days. Some shit of that nature. I'm like, all right, whatever. Then I call again today because I'm like, where the fuck are my results?
Yeah.
I was told this was the rapid test. Like, why is it taking so long? And they're like, nah, you got the NCR. And what the fuck you mean?
Mhm.
I asked for the rapid test. Wait. So what you telling me is that I talked to the lady, asked her for a rapid test, and what she gave me wasn't a rapid test? And he's like, hold on, let me go through the files or whatever. So he takes like 5-10 minutes to read these files and shit like that, blah blah blah. And then he comes back and he's like, well, why didn't you tell me earlier? And I'm like, who the fuck? Like, what the fuck do you mean by that? And then he's like, oh, there's no reason to use that language. I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever, all right, blah blah blah. And he's like, nah, dude, like you can't use that language, blah, just like keep it
What?
professional. You know how they got to keep talking all that
Yeah.
extra shit so they can seem like they get control of the conversation. Well, it's not fucking happening, bro. I was like, yo, all right, cool. I already said I'm not gonna cuss. Like, move on from that point. I'm not hearing what you're saying anymore, so you need to listen. So obviously you're not understanding what's happening. I'm talking over this man the entire time. And then he finally just shuts up and starts listening. And I'm like, all right, cool. Obviously, you're not going to win this fucking conversation here, bro.
Yeah.
Now, your doctor here told me that she was giving me a rapid test because she asked me what did I want. How are you going to ask me what I want and then give me the opposite? Especially when it comes to a procedure, a medical procedure. You performed a procedure on me I did not consent to. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
no, you can't do shit like that, man.
that's
But that shit
illegal.
happens all the time.
And now that's my problem. Now it's most likely it's going to be their word versus mine. That's number one. And the crazy thing is, like, the most I can do is from when I actually was in the office, well, in the lobby,
Mhm.
and when I was in the lobby, that's when I was talking to the lady. Why the fuck does my nose itch so goddamn much? I would say, I would say, but like I'm in the lobby and I'm talking to the girl, and that's when I'm like saying that shit out loud. So there's other people in there that heard me, and then I said it both times when I went back into the goddamn room. I want the rapid test,
Yeah.
and then it's like they don't give me the rapid test. I'm like, oh, all right. So these niggas' priorities is fucked up. See, this is where it comes from. Priority. Now these niggas' priorities is fucked up because the only thing that he could tell me is to try to save their own ass. This is the shit that kills me about every single fucking place. Even when it comes down to a place being about literally medical centers trying to help people, it's always about saving their own ass first. You are a medical center, my nigga. You are literally there to save other people's asses, and you're only there to try to save your own ass when shit doesn't go your way. And that doesn't make no fucking sense to me, bro. Like, she fucked up.
Mhm.
She fucked up. You don't like I could have been cool with it if they were like, oh yeah, sorry, she fucked up, so on and so forth, blah
Nah,
blah
but
blah.
they gotta save their own
I could
ass.
have possibly been like, you know what, it's not even that serious. I'm not even gonna take it that far. Now I want complaints. Bro, I wanna go to court.
I don't blame
Hey,
you,
this shit
bro.
is wild. This shit
I
is
don't
wild.
fault you for that.
everybody, if you're enjoying the stream, please let me know if you're enjoying the stream. Likes, anything that you want to do, you want to type in chat, you just want to sit there and not say anything, that works as well. I just hope everybody is enjoying the stream. Sorry, I'm not doing the call-in show. That's just in case anything happens and I gotta step away. I'm not trying to disrespect y'all. I just want to give y'all all the love and attention that I can. And next week, or probably during this week, I'm probably gonna just host another call-in show at a random day. So at
Hmm.
least people can still get their call-ins. I might even do two this week. You never know. Some shit might pop up. I might be nice. Um. Another thing. I hope y'all like my headphones. They nice. They got the dual jacks here, so I can listen to two different audio sources, or I could Bluetooth and audio. Like this shit is
Damn,
fire.
is this the sponsored part of the
I don't
show?
do it, y'all. Like nah. I wish it was. One audience.
Soon, one day.
Sponsor me. Sponsor me. I know I ain't got
I be
no
shouting
about
out
my products,
Steam
but hey,
games like crazy. Steam better is gonna sponsor my ass next. Watch.
I would say I've been playing. I was thinking about playing some more games. 'Cause I have a Nintendo Switch. Do you have a Nintendo Switch?
I don't. I don't.
This nigga here.
No, bro, I can't buy. I'm getting a PlayStation. Are you getting a new PlayStation?
No, I say. Hold on. Say that again.
Are you getting a new PlayStation?
Yes, I'm gonna get the PS5. I say, but my girl brought me a Switch for my birthday.
Mm.
Someone says, wait, you're pissed because the doctor didn't give you a test you wanted. No, you're wrong. I'm mad because I wanted a rapid test and the doctor gave me the other test. That's what I'm mad about. I wanted a rapid test. I thought I made that clear. I wanted a rapid test, and then the doctor gave me the opposite test, which was not the rapid test. And she said that it was the rapid test. That's what I'm saying. They fucked up there. It just, cause it just doesn't make no sense to me. Like why? Like why? Like legitimately, it's just the dumbest shit in the world. I got it. It just, I honestly, bro, I don't know. Cause
Yeah.
at the end of the day, a lot of things don't make sense for no reason, and people do a lot of dumb shit for no reason.
I mean, people do a lot of dumb shit for no matter what. you know, it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, so when do you hear they give it to you tomorrow? I'm assuming, hopefully,
No, I get it.
or
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
5 days.
Jesus.
I know, right?
Damn, even CVS gets it back to you in at least 2 or 3 days.
No, I say, but this is supposed to be way more accurate or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the shit that kills me, is that these niggas is just so they're so ignorant about it, bro. Like,
The shit that kills me is like they give you results like they say you gotta wait 2 to 3 days or 5 days or whatever, but in the span of those 5 days, you're saying that I can't catch it. So what if I? So you're only clearing yourself from that day you took the test and beyond before. You're not. I mean, I don't. The whole COVID test thing is just mind boggling. Unless they're testing everybody every fucking day, there's no way somebody will know that they have it after they take the test. Like say you during the time that they have to wait for the paper, or wait for the results or whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying?
well, yeah, I say these niggas is, I
I mean,
honestly, I don't know how to even. I don't even know how to put words into it to make it even make sense. To be real with you,
yeah.
I say it's just like everyone's priorities is fucked up, and everyone's trying to save their own ass, and most of the time that they're trying to save their ass, they fuck up everything else for everybody else, and that just becomes like literally normal everyday shit.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking dumb, bro.
Well, back to, still on the topic. It's just it's priorities, man. And just like in my case, like I I'm gonna run into this situation. Like I hopefully I don't, but my grandfather's in the hospital because he fell down and fractured his hip,
Mm,
and they don't know if they want to do the surgery now because of his heart and stuff like that. And my
that's hard.
yeah
That's tough to deal with, man.
So I am in a weird place where, you know, if something does happen, you know, I my work really needs me. Like I work with a client with disabilities, and they are gonna be strapped with people. But you know, like I have to put my family before my work. I will never put my work in front of my family. You know, if I have to stop what I'm doing to go to my family side, I'm gonna do it. You know, and I'm not gonna even think twice about it because at the end of the day, a job is a job. You know, you don't take the work home. I mean, you don't take work home. They don't live with you. They don't do any of that stuff. I built a great relationship with them, but at the end of the day, my family has been with me for the rest of my life, most of my life, or all my life.
True, true.
So I'm gonna obviously take care of mine. You know, and then another thing is just like me going back to school. You know, making sure I stay on my schoolwork. You know, streaming is nice and all this stuff, but I got to make sure I can continue my education. So that's another thing. I got to prioritize of like making sure that my bills are paid, making sure that my wife is happy, making sure that I'm passing all my classes, like making sure that all my money is going to the right places. Like that's the prioritize. You know, also organization too. Like that shit matters because if I wasn't prioritizing that stuff and just I don't know fucked around and just did whatever I wanted to, my life might turn upside down. You never know, man. But I want to make sure I get the things that matter the most out with me. You know, and another thing is my health. You know, I have a bad heart and I have asthma, but I make sure that I take care of myself as best as I can. I gotta make sure I put myself in the best situations.
Yeah, I used to be in the same situations as well. I used to, well, not in the same situations as well. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say as in, I deal with some of the same shit, and I used to have asthma, and oh, I definitely know how the asthma shit definitely affects you.
I mean, I
And
know it's gonna kill me one day, but I accepted it.
well, it doesn't mean it's gonna kill you one day. You can definitely get out of that still. You still have the
Hopefully,
opportunity to grow
yeah.
back. Asthma, that's say that's I say that's the only upside to it, honestly.
Usually, yeah, but usually you grow out of it like when you're, I don't know, 18, 21. I'm 26, bro. My dad still has asthma to this day. He's 56.
I know it happens. I
Yeah,
just you never know. I mean, something might happen. Something might there might be a breakthrough. I say
true, true.
I'm pretty sure there are people who have priorities that are based on that are asthma based or just based on trying to heal as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that people who base their lives on trying to help other people shouldn't be scrutinized because they're spending all their time helping other people. I think that's so dumb. It's like they get the love when they die, but when they're alive, it's like yo, do something for yourself, and it's like yo, this is for me.
That's
Like this makes me feel good. It's like this show. The reason I do this show is because it makes me feel good. I don't come up here because people need to be here or I don't even know how to explain it. I do this show because I like doing this show. There's like nothing else brings me here because I don't. It's not like I really get paid here. This is not gonna pay my bills, so on and so forth.
hmm
I've never gotten money from this show. That's how can I say like Twitch has never paid me. Yes, I've gotten donations, but I haven't gotten like a billion donations or
hmm
anything of that nature. Like I do this because I enjoy it, and there are people there that seems like they also enjoy listening as well,
hmm
and that's what makes me happy. I say having people wanting to listen and trying to listen and seeing that, hey, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that, and seeing that you have a voice or you have an opinion that they can follow helps out. I would say
It's
shit.
it's the
Sometimes people
smallest
need
thing.
other
It's
people.
the small things, man. People don't understand. Like, you just doing a live and them just hearing what you have to say can make the biggest impact. You never know. You never know. And that's why I tell people be careful what you say to somebody. You know, you never know what set that person's in. You know,
Exactly.
you
Feel
can
the
say
vibe.
the like just make a joke and that person can take it the like really bad. You never know, man. So I don't know.
No, I agree with you. Like you got to be positive vibes. I say
Absolutely.
it's like I believe there's a story. I don't remember where I heard it from, but there's a story about a kid that was walking home and like so there's this kid who's like obviously just living their life, and then they see this other kid who's walking home and his books fall, and like the guy helps him with his books, and then they start up a conversation, and then they over time they end up becoming friends.
Hmm.
Then like obviously time goes on, and then they're at high school, and homeboy becomes valedictorian. The kid who like dropped all his shit because he had his books and a bunch of extra shit that he was bringing home because it seemed like he cleaned out his locker.
Hmm.
And in the story he says, on that day I was planning to kill myself, and this angel more or less stopped and helped me and talked to me, and at that moment I felt like I had someone there, and that stopped me, and I ended up having a wonderful relationship with this person, and now this person is my best friend, and now I'm here speaking to all of you alive because of this person and because of their one moment of
Act of
selfless,
kindness.
their act of kindness, this one moment of selflessness that they had for another human being that they saw was in a struggle or in a bind, regardless of how small it was. And it's like you don't understand the shit that people are going through, yo. Shit is wild. Shit is wild, yo.
Agreed. Agreed. I can't say more than that. It's just, and if people showed the compassion, like just helping one person. If one person helped, if the whole world, 7 billion people, if one person did one nice thing, we'd be a better world than we're, or we'll be a better situation than we are now. Like, just having that mindset of just being positive and just instead of looking out for yourself, look out for others too.
Yeah. I would say you like that's oh come on, man. Alright, I only have 30 seconds up here.
Okay.
So right now I just wanna, if I have the time or if I have the speed. See, that's one thing I hate about Reddit. Is like they don't be wanting you to post nothing in the goddamn shop.
All
Here,
right. I
so if I
get.
can get that, definitely check it out. Oh, you gave me gold. Thank
Hey, so you can
you.
have some more time.
That's I was just gonna go. I was just gonna restart the stream. All right,
Well,
works as well. Thank you. I appreciate you very much, good sir. That guy right there. If you would like to, if you can, go follow him. He's the one that I'm talking to currently right now over on Reddit. Um. Also, I linked my Twitch in there just in case I go get off of Reddit and you want to go to Twitch, or if you just want to go to Twitch and just see how it looks over there as well. Um. The Over on Twitch, I'm just gonna post Suavecito's name in the chat.
hey, appreciate
So
it.
y'all can uh, grab that and just copy that and put that in there for you as well. That's the other man on the other side of the mic. He is my co-host for most of the shows when he's not busy doing other things.
I think I missed like 2 or 3 shows.
Yeah, two or three,
Hey,
and every once in a
Tiny.
while I'll
Thank you
do
for the follow. Appreciate it.
every once in a while I'll do my own thing, and
Yeah, of course, of course.
I can.
No fault for that, bro. I be streaming like
Why not?
I
You
did.
should be by yourself,
Yeah,
nigga.
bro. I think I did 31 days straight. No, it's been more. It's like almost 40, 45 days straight.
Yeah, because you were doing the entire month of horror type shit.
Yeah, and thank God it's over, bro. Cause like my right eye is killing me. Like from
Your right
stare.
eye?
Yeah, like or actually just like staring at the screen for a long time, periods of time. It's starting to affect me, so I gotta take it easy.
Oh
Tiny,
yeah.
thank you so much for the follow.
Makes sense.
Welcome to the
That makes
breeze,
sense.
the zombie horde. Appreciate it. Appreciate it,
Hey, I like that. I like that little new shit. I say my
bro.
is welcome to the round table. I say you have been knighted.
I'm actually gonna
Oh,
change it up a little bit. You ever seen that YouTube video of, I think I got my swagger back?
This nigga here.
Hold on, I'm gonna play that shit for you. Like, can you hear my? You can't hear my audio, can you?
Mm, right now, no.
No, no, I will do that shit. We gotta do Discord or do Zoom when we do
Actually,
this.
it's all good. You can show me another day.
Yeah,
It's all good.
but I'm gonna have that video of the guy doing that shit, and then I think it's gonna be a perfect alert.
Yeah, I think so.
I
I
think
say,
it's so.
keep it short enough that you can't get copyrighted off.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think I think you can.
Cause they be going hard nowadays, bro. They
I
going
know,
hard.
fucking.
It's
You can't put out any content.
it's like my nigga, like you rich already. Like stop.
Facts. But like I said,
Hold
man,
on.
we on a grind. So like, whatever we gotta do, we gotta do. Well, we're gonna keep doing this as much as we can. And bro, I can't wait to see what next year holds for us, or even the year after that. Like 2 years doing this shit, man. Well, I hope by in 2 years that I'll be in a studio with you and we having this shit live and thousands and thousands of people. This is the foundation of what we have. I
I
can't
say,
like the sky's the
yeah.
limit.
I said I can't lie. By next year, it's like I don't even know by when next year, but I know sometime next year. I want to have my crib, have the room where I do my podcast and shit like that. Get the camera, put the camera over and straight in front of me and shit like that, and have multiple mics set up and shit like that, and
Oh, something like No Jumper in a
just
way.
more or less.
Yeah.
But I just want it to be. It's just gonna be a nice. It's just gonna be the podcast room. Like how Joe Rogan has his and everybody else.
Yeah.
It's really just a room for that, and I can't wait for that shit to come up because it's gonna be like that's what I've been waiting for. Like was it H3 or some shit like that? I say, but most of the time where you see people's podcast room where you got a bunch of motherfuckers just chilling and you got the mics and everybody enjoying this shit.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Bro.
So I hit my limit on Reddit. So that's Reddit right there. So I'm probably gonna stay alive just a little bit longer.
Yeah. I gotta.
I'm gonna go live again on Reddit real quick, just so they can obviously get the rest of this. I don't know how long. Actually, I'm probably gonna stay up here. I would say I obviously don't feel too amazing either. Like my voice is still a little bothered, but that's about it. Um, but I don't know. I say
Just
I
for.
got. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Good. I apologize.
No, go ahead. Say.
No, no, no. I was gonna just say like just for a little bit longer, Just
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I say this is priorities right
Oh
now.
my god, bro! I was streaming and I was playing a horror game called Visage that just finally got out of early access, right?
Let's
And
go.
bro, I've been grinding on YouTube and making more YouTube videos and actually putting more effort into that. And bro, my fucking mic was muted. And I'm telling you, but like I had premium content, like the shit I was saying was crazy, and it's just like I lost it all. And so it's like, are you fucking
Damn.
kidding me? And it's just like, and that's the what I mean. Like I'm physically, emotionally, mentally exhausted from streaming. But I love it so much. I'm addicted to it. But now that my schedule is going to change, instead of 7 days a week, I'm gonna cut it back to five, and then eventually four. Then I can feel like like what I can do, and
Right,
like
right.
doing like even now, like I know Sundays are gonna be my long day of streaming, like 8 p.m. till basically two, or basically one. So
Mm. Oh, true that. Hi from Malaysia. God damn.
damn,
Hi.
Malaysia.
What's up? How you doing? Say what you doing over here in the United States.
Yeah, I love. That's why I love Reddit, man, because you get shout outs from everywhere. I got Australia, bro, all the way around, all the way over there, and the other side of the country, man. I mean, not the country, the just
I,
the
I
planet.
I can't lie. That is a beautiful thing about it. I say I'm not even gonna hold you because
It's too
like
bad Reddit doesn't have like a way to like Facebook has one a way to for the people to show their support and like goes to the streamer like in coins or something like that. Um, and there are other platforms too, but Reddit doesn't have one yet. I think it's
yeah,
just still
I would say
too new.
Reddit. I say Reddit does it. I don't think it's because it's too new. I think it's just because Reddit knows There's way too much money that niggas would be sending to each other that Reddit is collecting right now.
Mm.
I say, if you see the awards on top post, bruh, like, son, them niggas, I say, that's a lot of bread. Cause like, if you looked, have you ever looked at the awards and see how much they cost?
Oh no, I have. I have. It's
Them shits be expensive, bro.
Yeah.
Some of them
Honestly, I think a lot of it's recycled. Like
it's like,
I feel like a
them-
lot of people put a lot of money into it, and then people are just getting like giving awards, getting awards. So like I feel
yeah.
like
I
I
mean,
don't know.
obviously, there's a lot of people who are just giving awards that were given to them, and you get coins and shit of that nature.
Yeah.
Definitely, I totally understand that. I'm talking about the people that actually buy it. If you're
Facts.
actually buying it, don't do that. Just send me the money. Just send it. You don't even have to send me the full
Yeah.
amount that you buy. Just send me $1 if you wanted to send the fucking what's the name. Say don't pay Reddit. I
Bro,
love
make you gotta make a
Reddit.
Patreon.
You
Make
don't
a
need.
Patreon and just shit like and
I would say I will, but like I don't you have to upload content to Patreon?
yeah. I mean yeah, but like it'd be
Well,
exclusive
then,
content that people
then it's
don't
not
get to
exclusive.
hear.
It's not exclusive because the only thing that would be uploaded is the shit that I already do for everybody up here for free. So
True.
they just be paying to just listen to something that's already on, that's going to go up on YouTube most likely anyway.
I mean that's a good way to put it out there.
So like I don't want people to be on shit like that, yeah. Say, will I come to Malaysia after COVID-19?
You buying our tickets?
Right? I was like, I'm broke, bro.
Shit.
I've never even been out of the country.
I've been to Dublin.
I don't
I've been
think
to
I've
Dublin,
been
Ireland.
further, I don't think I've been further than like the 13 original colonies, which is like the East Coast. I don't know, I've never been higher than Massachusetts, and the lowest in Florida I've been is I think Tallahassee.
You gotta travel, man, and see the. I mean, for me, I really want to travel more because I want to see how different places live. I want to see the culture. I want to see eat the food. I want to see just experience
I
it.
I do too. I'm just so worried about all the shit that happens in the world that I'm gonna go on the day that niggas want to blow something up, or I'm gonna go on the day that niggas want to wants to rob the corner store at 2 in the morning when me and my girl want to stop to get some snacks because we're on the road.
Hmm.
Like nigga, I that's my issue. Don't be wrong. I'm not saying I don't ever want to do it. I just feel like I'm that nigga with that bad luck.
Hmm.
Like the one time I go on vacation in like 6 years,
That's a. Well,
it's a mass shooting.
I mean, but that can happen anywhere, bro. Like I
Oh, I
agree.
completely agree, but I mean, if I'm at home, then then in my head, if it happens while I'm here, it's like then it was bound to happen eventually anyway. But if I go to fucking Vegas and it happens, then I'm gonna be like, well, nigga, like this was
It only happened because I went to Vegas.
exactly type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I understand that. But it's just like how me and when I was talking to my wife about taking a plane, she goes, "You never know. What if this is the plane that goes down?" I'm like,
That's how
"Bro,
I feel.
what if
Yeah,
you go in,
I am that nigga.
bro, bro? Like it's just
How
like,
I
what if you
feel,
get in your
bro.
car and your car just explodes? Like you
I
don't,
agree, nigga. Yo,
you
I don't
understand?
do nothing with gas like that, bro. Trust me. Like when I had to deal with the generator, scared out of my life. I say I got a car, having to deal with the engine, looking at the engine sometimes,
Hmm.
scared of my life. Having to deal with a fucking power washer at work
All right, how about this,
with
bro?
the gas.
You have
Anything
a,
that deals with gas that can explode, I'm like,
but what about your phone? Let's say like so, phones are just
nigga, I'm
technology.
worried about that too. But I need
That
that
that I
time went
know,
into
but
my
like
car and I
there
had
were
to use the power
there were
washer. I
stories
don't
about
think.
um, Galaxy notes blowing up
It
in
was no
people's
goddamn
pockets.
stories. We saw the videos, nigga.
Yeah, so I'm saying, bro, like we have these technologies that we carry on a constant basis that can just combust into and combust. Like this is the shit. The living is scary, bro.
Always.
You can walk and trip and then die. You never know.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's niggas that walk and have an aneurysm and just
True, I know, out of nowhere. But I mean, it's just like you. That's why I'm a firm believer. Like, live every day like it's your last.
And
Yeah.
like I said, priorities, nigga. Like get your shit checked.
Yeah,
Go get that.
make sure your things are in order, man.
I
I
don't
want to
really.
make sure my family's good. I want to make sure that I'm happy and my mental health and my things. So that's why like I know I'm gonna go live a little bit longer on to Reddit because I want to play this game called Punch Club, which is sick.
Definitely. Next time I come up here, yeah, I might over on Twitch. I might see a different little landscape thing because I might
We gotta play a game, bro.
figure. Definitely, definitely. I would
I
say.
gotta get that Call of Duty shit.
Have you played Portal Knights?
Portal Knights? No.
I think it might be free, so you might be able to download that.
Okay.
Kind of like
I'm
mine.
broke right now, so that's
No,
why I've been I
no,
haven't bought shit.
I understand, but it's kind of like Minecraft, but like it's smaller worlds and shit like that.
Yeah,
And
I'm down. I'm
obviously, but
down.
things have more of their own like texture. Not everything's a fucking block. Or it's more like that.
Okay, I'm
I'm
down.
gonna play that with you. Another thing. Damn, what the fuck was I gonna say?
If you can't remember, I got a question for you.
Oh, what's the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I don't eat either. I don't even think I've eaten either of them.
We're not food aficionados.
Definitely not. I can cook. Definitely, I can cook.
Oh,
But
okay. Asking you, what's your go-to meal? I'm coming over.
I'm
What?
going
What?
to think. Take a
Chick,
guess. What the
chicken?
fuck my go-to meal is? You said
You
a
could.
meal, nigga. You didn't say item.
Okay. Well,
What do you
chicken and rice. Chicken and
What do you
rice.
chicken and rice?
Yeah, I mean that's a fucking meal for me, bro.
Chicken and rice.
Well, yeah, bro. What the fuck?
Nigga, I'm black. I said black.
What?
I didn't say off the island, my nigga.
Oh
Black.
damn! I guess I'm used to chicken
I
and rice because I'm half Puerto Rican, Dominican,
baked
and black.
macaroni and cheese,
Okay, okay.
mashed potatoes. You know,
All right, all right. You got some? You making some collard greens?
I don't know how to make collard greens.
Yeah, I gotta ask my grandmother how to make that
I gotta
shit.
figure out how to make collard greens. I say that's the one thing I don't know how to make.
I
I can make
think
other shit.
I think my go-to is pork chop. I could make a mean fucking pork chop, bro. I
Listen,
bacon wrapped pork chop. You ever had that shit?
yes, I can make pork chops too, but like me and my girl don't fuck with pork chops like that. Like we used to.
Gotcha.
Well, she never really fucked with them, and I fucked with them because my grandmother knew how to cook the fuck out some pork chops. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I ain't gonna hold you. So like I fucked with pork chops back then, but like
Then,
now
yeah.
we don't really get pork chops.
But
It's
then
like
I got the Spanish root in me, my mom, and then I'm making pastelas. You know the empanadas,
yeah,
bro.
I need to learn how to make those as well. I
Yo,
say
come through, come
we
through.
could, nigga, COVID.
I know. I'm saying like come through when the shit's old. Like you know what I mean. Like when once this shit is all
But I
done.
got you. I'll
Yeah.
figure out how to make them. I
Bro,
say,
we can do a stream where I show you like you see my yeah. We can get we can get creative.
well, I know how to cook, but you know, we learn how to cook certain items, teach each other or some shit.
Yeah.
Um, uh, yeah, I have never, I've never made pastelitos, and I need to. I definitely
Oh, bro,
need pictures here.
it's a
Definitely.
whole. My Thanksgiving
I
is
miss
gonna
the hood.
be.
That's the main. That's one of the main reasons I miss the hood because yo, hood food is fire.
I'm not gonna cap. It is. It is, man. It's just different.
I'm sorry, as much as some
Bro, we
places
used to go to
look
Bridgeport.
dirty or they got the cats that be sitting on top of the bread and shit, the food be fire, bro.
Bro,
Like,
just driving down. We used to drive down to the hood just to get some food, bro. I'm not.
exactly.
Even though like I was just like, damn, the food is just way different. They put more soul in that shit.
Okay, yo, shout out to Chester's Chicken. Over, everybody know about Chester's Chicken over in Bridgeport. Everybody know that
Hey,
motherfucker over there.
there was a
Shout,
spot next to Sea, like close to Sea Town. What the
the
fuck?
famous pizza used to be cool or whatever, but like fuck them niggas now.
I
Nothing,
don't.
nothing happened over there. Seatown by
Yeah, by
I
Sea
see.
Town.
I know famous pizza is up that hill and down, and you go down. Then that's where
What?
Chester's Chicken is.
Possibly, or maybe I'm thinking that, but it was like it was Sea Town CVS, like right there. You know there was a food. Oh, fuck, what the fuck was it?
Seatown CVS.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking.
I was saying, nigga, Seatown was in their CVS. I would say back in the day, I had like Matt
Oh,
Jones.
maybe I'm thinking of something. Like there was another.
Had Dunkin' Donuts in front of it. I would say,
Oh,
but
maybe it's that. But there was like a food joint near
I
that
know there's
area.
McDonald's like a street over.
Yeah, no, but we're both in the same
Or are you talking
field.
about that or are you talking about like that donut in place up the street?
Maybe
By
that.
actually, yeah, by CVS. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, because there's you got C Town, and then you go up the street more, and if you stay to the right, obviously.
Yes, there.
It-
Bong. There was a.
no, you don't have to stay to the right. It
Oh,
doesn't
how
matter.
about in Stratford, bro? That Jamaican spot near
I've
Burlington,
been there once. I've been there once, and their Jamaican patty, I ain't gonna hold you, as fire as fuck.
bro.
All right.
Their oatmeal is just different. Oh my
Oatmeal?
god.
You
Yeah,
went
bro.
to a
I
place
love oatmeal.
with oatmeal?
No. I obviously got like jerk chicken and all that other shit, bro. But like they had like this I don't even know like
Bro,
I forgot the specific oatmeal that we used to get all the time. It was
I hear that shit.
fire. Absolute fire.
I'm sorry. Listen, my dog was doing that. I'm like, yo, bruh, stop. I can hear that shit in my ear. Stop. Stop that shit, please.
Are you getting into new Call of Duty? The Cold War for
Uh,
the zombies?
I don't know, maybe. It depends. Like, I'm a broke man.
I know, me
I
too,
just got,
bro.
I just found out that I'm part of a union now, so, things are working out, but, like, you know, like, I just found that shit out. So, like,
Well,
shit
do
gotta
what
work.
you.
Shit gotta, take time to,
Yeah, you don't want to know how much money I spent on Horror Month.
that's just,
Oh, bro, buying so many fucking horror games is absurd.
it just always feels like no matter how much shit I buy, there's always more shit for me to buy.
Oh, absolutely.
No
There's
matter
just it's an
what.
endless
No
stream of
matter
shit.
what.
So
Because
much.
it's like no matter what, it's like I'm always trying to upgrade something. It's like,
You
all right,
always you
upgraded
gotta.
this, now let me upgrade that. Now let me upgrade this. Now let me upgrade that.
Hey,
Like I
my
have
fucking wish list is gonna be on Amazon for all the people that wanna, you
actually,
know.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking about adding my wish list to my Twitch
Yeah, you might.
and
Yeah.
everything. I said,
Again,
but
I'm trying. I'm just trying to
I don't
build
want.
my content to be better. So like, right now I have the starter set up, the starter
I
pack.
completely agree with that. I just don't want people to feel like, all right, this nigga's just begging
No,
for
I'm
people.
not. I'm never begging.
No,
I'll
saying
eventually.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying you. I'm not saying you, and I'm not saying that that's how you feel either.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's how I personally feel by doing it, or my thought of doing it. I don't want people to be like, oh, he's just trying to beg people to buy his shit for him.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, nigga, if I could buy it, if I get to the point where I buy it, I buy it. Trust me.
One of my subscribers
I'm
bought
gonna-
me Hades, and it's the game, and basically I've nonstop streamed it. You know, like just
Yeah,
I didn't ask for it. You know, I'm always appreciative of people showing kindness and support
I
towards me.
agree. It's the same way with me. Like I was saying before, I was gonna say, oh, my donations and shit like that. I was gonna use my donations to get me a better computer to make a more enjoyable stream, and so I could do more things. I said, fuck it. I took my own goddamn money and brought the motherfucker. So, like, I could do this shit. It's not like
Absolutely,
me
that's
trying
the
to
same.
do it. It's that if y'all help, y'all help. Obviously, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But like, there's just shit that I need or shit that I'm trying to do to make everything better, and it's just gonna take time to happen. And if people help you to get there faster, then it is what it is. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. That's my issue, is that people feel like since it's up there, it's like, oh, this nigga, blah blah. You don't have to do a motherfucking thing.
facts.
And I'm sorry that this was in the way. I didn't even notice that shit. My bad. uh, but like, you don't have to do a motherfucking thing. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I'm not forcing you to, follow me. I'm not forcing you to send money to the Cash App up there at King Cuddle Talks. I'm not asking. I'm not asking you to donate any of that shit. All I'm asking you literally is if you can more or less like the video and just share it to your friends. And you watching helps out. Like, that's all that I can say. Like, that's all of that makes everything happen, and that makes everything go well. That's you supporting me and helping me out, and that's the best thing that you could do. Everything else obviously is just a plus, but the best thing you do is just watch, like, and share. And that's my priorities right there when it comes down to it.
I just want to say this, bro. You, I want to give you a shout out because like from where you started and to see you now, man, you are on a grind. So everybody, follow my boy King Kyle Talks on all platforms. He is the up and coming next podcast broadcast talk show host. Bro, you're gonna have your own show one day. I can see it, and I just appreciate you for allowing me to be on your show and making me a co-host. And
Well,
bro,
thank
that
you.
definitely changed like things. I wouldn't be where I am without talking, hitting you up and be like, "Hey, can I be on your show, bro?" For real. So I just have to
I
say
don't.
thank you.
I would say I think you would be where you are. I just think you would be with a different. You wouldn't have the same different set of people that you have now.
And
Because
I wouldn't want it any other way though. You know,
because now
like
you. Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
no. I would say I wouldn't want it any other way because like it's just this is what I love to do. I love talking and I love to express myself. And this is my way of my therapy of venting or making just trying to provide people with great content and just try to help somebody. You know,
Right.
this is what I truly think I'm put on this earth on, and I'm just finding different creative ways. But if we haven't linked up, you know, I wouldn't see that outlet and try the other outlets. But again, I appreciate you, and
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
after
you will
work.
forever be one of my best friends for the rest of my life, for real, bro. Like, no matter if we don't talk for like 10 years, 8 years, or 3 months, bro. Like, I will always hit you up in the future, and you know, my throat is. I'm not getting all sentimental. I really gotta clear my throat. Hold on.
No, I feel you. I feel the exact same way with you. Um, Honestly, obviously doing this opened up the viewership for different types of people to come in here and enjoy what's going on. I say you're able to gain gamers as well as people who just like to listen to the talk show,
Yeah,
as well as same with me as people who like to watch games and people who also just want to listen to a show and have people talk about either nonsense or talk about things that have some type of substance to it. Um, all I can say is that I'm happy that there's times that you're there for the good times and the bad times when it comes to the show.
absolutely.
A lot of shit that has happened that we've gotten through, and we're still striving. We're striving forward, and we've gotten to the point where we actually have regulars that come and watch
Yeah,
us here, which is
crazy,
awesome.
bro. Fucking
Trust me,
crazy.
like y'all, I don't think y'all really understand how good it feels to every time I go live. There's at least one person in each chat room, like in each on Reddit and on Twitch, that's watching.
I
And
know.
before, when I first started out, I could go literally a whole stream, and no one will watch it. Or when I first started doing my podcast over on Anchor a few years ago, I didn't have anybody really listening to it.
Shout out to Lyle. Lyle
And
definitely showed
shout
us
out
the
to
way.
Lyle Forever. Definitely go follow him. And like I had a point where obviously I was doing like Instagram live videos, and that was fun. I can't lie, that was fun because I was doing this pretty much, but obviously I was smoking and I was talking to the people up there, and I just had I guess admirers more than fans. And at that point, I realized, all right, I do want to do a podcast. I want to make this happen, and I was doing pure audio. And then I was like, all right, I need to upgrade to video, and now I need to upgrade to getting the video to be better and more fluent. And then now I got to upgrade on quality. And but the main thing that I started off with was voice, and trying to make sure that I sound as good as possible, so I'm soothing to the ear. And if people want, they can fall asleep to me, because because mainly, like, I know I'm doing this late at night, and
Absolutely.
niggas get tired. And
My
if
nigga,
you're
I'm
just
tired now.
exactly, and if like, you're just listening to me, and we do this show, and you're like, all right, this can help me go to sleep, and I'm also interested in what's happening. This can possibly help you go to sleep. Or we end the show, and like you're tired after the show, you're like, all right, yo, that was good. I can